ahead of time.
Hey, good morning, and welcome to Prosperity Power Jam! Y'all, welcome. I'm so excited that you guys are here with us. Welcome, and let me just tell you, we have some amazingness planned for you for this entire week. We've got some incredible guests that are going to be here, some incredible B12 that's going to be shot every single morning for you. And so I just want to start this Monday morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are, even if you're watching any of the replays. Listen, y'all, we've got thousands of people that have registered. We've got over 9,000 people that have registered for this event. Let me tell you that they're from all over the world and on different modalities. So we're going to be talking to a bunch of different places. So I want to let you guys know and kind of break that. You know, if you watch television, you hear about the fourth wall or the third wall or whatever wall they're talking about. But there's we're going to break that wall in here because we, of course, are disruptors, right? Y'all have heard Lisa talk about being disrupting and being disruptors, and we're disrupting the entire way that people use social media, the way they do television. We're creating social vision. Tell you about that a little bit at Speaking Right. But we are going through, and we are completely, the walls that are there, we're breaking them. So we actually are using Zoom. So I want to say hello to our Zoom community. All of you guys wave on there. I'm going to show you guys. Zoom can actually see. There you guys are right inside. Yeah. So we're watching you. But we also have some guests in the studio. Where we are, we're calling the studio today. But before we even bring them in, I want to introduce to you guys our leader for this week. The one that actually is the reason why we're all here, her tribe, her efforts. You have seen her on Oprah. You've seen her on The Secret. You've seen her on Larry King. You've seen her on Steve Harvey. And recently, Dr. Phil. Please give a big round of applause for the one, the only, Lisa Nichols!
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So I am super excited because for the very first time, this was our seventh Power Jam. And this one we're doing a little different because we got some very special people that's hanging out with us the half of the week. They're going to be here half of the week. They came in from all over the world. So I want to turn the cameras on them so y'all can see who's making all the noise in the background. Y'all make some noise back there. Y'all got to see them. Look at all the people. Look at the people. Look at the people. So they are here. So they're going to witness us doing it because those are all transformational leaders. They are transforming the planet from all over the world. So we're allowing them to witness what it feels like to do this spontaneous, crazy, every platform simultaneously kind of experience. So in case this dude didn't tell you, his name is Matt Gill. His name is Matt Gill. Yeah, that's right. And he's my ride or die. We create transformation and havoc together all around the world. Yes. And so this week it's about setting you on fire. That's what this week is about. This week is about taking B12 and putting it in your arm, in your heart, in your head, in your intention. This week is about playing bigger than you've ever played before. This week is about creating micro wins. Say micro wins. Type in micro wins in the chat. Y'all say micro wins. Micro wins in the Facebook. This week is an active participation in transforming your life. So let's be clear. This ain't entertainment, though.
We can be entertaining.
Yeah,
Look at Yuko's she's Scottish. She's entertaining.
Right. So I want to acknowledge all of you. There's so many people on Facebook. So Kelsey, can you run and can you tell us who's on Facebook? Y'all chime in. Kelsey's going to yell out your name so we can see you. I see you guys over here on Zoom. I see Trisha. I see Jan. I see Farley. I see Rose.
We have Royce, Camila.
Wow, over on Facebook?
Yep.
Yes.
Kim,
I see Lynn.
Yolanda,
I see Garth.
Christina.
I see Maxine.
Imani.
And Peppy.
Travis.
And Debbie.
Ronnie.
And Barbara.
Deborah.
iPhone. Why don't you put your name in? Sierra. Lynn.
Kim.
Oh, I see.
Allie.
Oh, who is that? That's Roger. Roger got the profile. Go ahead. Post it. I see Jana.
We got Lisa.
I see Lamar.
Inez.
I see Marclette.
Barbara.
I see Zena.
What up, Betty?
Akila.
Kim.
Erica.
Gina.
A whole bunch of on the phone numbers. I see all y'all.
Angelica.
Adriana.
Jose.
Gail.
Josephina.
See Dorsey. I went to Dorsey High, so I just love your name just because I went to Dorsey. Bonnie and Mary.
Beth,
Jeanette,
Katie.
Oh my God, you guys are posted. Keep coming. Now let me just tell you something. Breakthrough is on its way. Type in the chat box, breakthrough is on its way. Nanette, Sierra, Debbie, breakthrough is on its way. So you want to right now go out and you want to share with someone.
That's right.
Go get your friends, go get your family, go get the people that you know are ready for a breakthrough. Get the people that you know are on a mission. Go get them right now and share. And then go get the ones that you're always trying to rescue. Go share with them so they can be the, y'all waving your hand like yes, yes. Go get them so that they can become their own rescue. This is that time where for the best price in town, $3.99, the best price in town, 45 minutes every day. Now, carve out maybe 50 minutes. Sometimes we get excited, hashtag me. I know that's me. But carve out 45 minutes every day, all week long. Don't just participate today. Don't just participate one day. You goes like yes, 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 all week long. Participate all week long. Like feel the momentum that will occur every single day. And every day, I'm going to give you homework. Yes, I said homework. Because when you do a little bit of something, just a little bit of something, and you complete it, guess what? You believe in yourself a little bit more. One of the first mistakes we make is we make these ginormous goals. It takes us too long to get to them. And then if we don't get to them, we lose a little bit of hope in ourselves. Yep. So this week, we're setting ourselves up to win. So put in chat box.
Win.
Right,
Type
put in chat box. Win,
all I gotta do win. All I gotta do is win,
no matter what. That's all we're doing. Y'all make noise as go.
There we go. There it is.
Y'all have to be good. Whenever y'all ready, make noise. Whenever you feel inspired, make noise. It's not one of those steps to be quiet. Right? So this is what it's about. When I was looking at
Facebook coming in, win.
Right. Everybody on Facebook saying win. Everybody in Zoom saying win. Everybody on YouTube saying win.
So I want to welcome you YouTubers, because you guys are this is the first time that we've been able to do Power Jam with YouTube, and I love how technology grows and how we're able to expand. We're doing Instagram Live for the first time as well. Like we're bringing in
so we're doing Instagram Live right now, Zoom right now,
Facebook Live,
Zoom on the phone and video right now, Facebook Live right now. So if you see us looking all around like this, especially me, I'm like, because there's like computers going on, there's phones going on, iPads going on. We always going rogue. Here's what I believe: respect the rules. But sometimes you gotta make your own.
Come on.
Like one rule doesn't apply for everybody. Like I don't want to just be on one platform and then go to another. I want to talk to everybody from wherever you are, in your home, in your office. I know some of y'all listening to us on the down low while you at work. I know that. Y'all do it all the time. So if that's you, we want to send you some extra love. Don't get caught, because I don't have a job for y'all. don't get caught. But let me know who you are, because I want to give you some extra love, some sneaky love.
Yuko says correct.
You know, we always see y'all sneaky. So just type your name in. That I'm sneaking. We love you. We're gonna send you some extra love, extra juice. So this week is pretty powerful. And I need the clap right here, because y'all know I get excited, and I'm liable to. I want to keep y'all all day. Sometimes I do. I got a whole group of people that says keep us all day, right? Y'all make some noise. Keep us all day. They're like keep us all day. Right. So I want to make sure that every day we get that this is about creating a breakthrough in your life. So this week, the theme this week is about using your voice in whatever way you need to, whatever way you choose. It's about using your voice. For some of you, before you use your voice, you have to find your voice. Right? And for some of you, before you type if that's you, I'm finding my voice.
So listen, I want to go through and before we even get started, there's a couple ways that we communicate here inside of the tribe, here inside of Zoom and on Facebook and on Instagram and all the different modalities. If Lisa or anybody along the way, any of our guests say anything that you can relate to, or that's kind of like a aha moment for you, type in BOL. Hashtag BOL.
What does that mean, y'all? I just want some of y'all to type it in right now. You already know what it means. Before Matt tells you, like you get 10 seconds in right before him. Hashtag BOL. What does that mean?
And I'm going to ask our audience, what is BOL?
Breakthrough out loud.
Breakthrough
Breakthrough out loud. You got
Yes,
it. That's
breakthrough
right.
out loud.
Now, if somebody says something that you can relate to, you're like, man, that's me. That's me. Then we're going to use the hashtag Yana.
Y-A-N-A. And
that's
what does that mean, y'all?
You are not alone.
You are not. I love how everybody's talking. Y'all all see it already on Facebook. Y'all see it on Instagram. You are not alone. So make sure you're doing those hashtags. Hashtag Yana. Hashtag BOL. So that's just so that we're in dialogue.
Right.
No one wants to be alone. Wherever you are, whether you're in the valley and you're climbing out, whether you're halfway up and you know you are in your stride, or whether you're on your mountaintop, you don't want to be there alone.
Right.
So hashtag BOL lets us know that we're together. Hashtag Yana lets us know that we're together. And then we want to make sure we track all the people, each one of you that are playing with us all week long.
Right.
So this hashtag is very, very important.
So our official hashtags for this year are hashtag Speak and Write, hashtag SW2018.
And the and is A-N-D, speak and
Write.
write. And not the right, R-I-G-H-T, not that right. Not that right. W-R-I-T-E, speak and write.
Like we writing.
Like we're writing.
So that's hashtag Speak the word and Write, and then hashtag SW2018. Those are the official hashtags of all this week.
Now, I want you to go out right now and post something with that. So let's launch our hashtag. Everyone in the room, all our tribe, you guys go out and do that as well. We want to make sure we launch it that way. That way, each night when I'm in my bed and I'm checking your homework, because
Right.
I will,
Yep.
I just go straight to hashtag Speak and Write. I go straight to Speak SW2018, and then I see everything. So if you want it to be seen, you want to get acknowledged for it, then you have to do the hashtag so that we know that you are a part of this particular campaign.
As a matter of fact, what I'd like for you guys to do when you get a chance is take a picture of you actually looking at the screen. So get your camera out.
Let's get
Open
our
it up.
camera out
Look,
now.
we're
Come
gonna
on.
do it. We're gonna do it this way so I can get
Okay.
it back.
Okay.
They can see. So get your cameras out and take a picture of yourself. Post it on your Instagram. Post it on your YouTube.
Okay, Mac gonna go post that right
Yep.
now because he can do it. I wouldn't be able to talk to y'all if I was posting. I post other stuff and post my calendar and all kind of crazy stuff so I can do it at the same time. But Mac can. So we want to make sure you're posting all week long. So now here's what I want to make sure you know is that every time we do this, we touch thousands, millions of people. Our last Power Jam, we had 3.6 million impressions. 3.6 million. We reached over 2 million people directly. We had over 14,300 comments. Can I just tell you, that's people waking up. That's not just social media reach. That's people waking up to their possibility.
Come on.
See, I don't use social media as a game or just hang out. I use it as a mechanism to help people be the catalyst to their own breakthrough. And so when you say, how many people did I touch? You want to know that. So I want you guys to know this is not a game. This is absolutely life-changing. We've had over 1,150 shares. You know how people are real big on sharing when somebody falls. Somebody's kid say something crazy. Somebody dancing on the coffee table and the coffee table break. But when you get 1,100 people sharing about a breakthrough, something happens. Something occurs. We had over 77,000 views. 77,000 views and over 4,500 reactions. Listen, we're creating a tsunami of transformation.
Right.
And we're starting it again this week, right now, and you guys are here. So here's what I want you to say. I want you to put your name in chat and say my name, whoever your name is. I want you to say Diane. I want you to say Cece. I want you to say Farley. I want you to say Raquel is in the house. So I want to make sure you know that you're in the house. Right now in chat, right now on Facebook, I want you to say your name. I'm in the house. So my dad used to come in the house and say, Jimmy Nichols is in the house. All things can get started now. So this is about what does it take to go to your next place of greatness and possibility. Some of you guys have been with us now for 4 or 5 of our 7 Power Jams. And you already know, the momentum that happens when you keep connecting in. Very smart to keep connecting in. I want to remind you to go out and share right now. Go get your tribe. One of the number one things I wish I would have done differently is I wish I would have taken advantage of inviting my tribe along the way earlier. Now, It's a momentum, but I should have went back and grabbed them earlier. So right now, go out on your Facebook, share. And we're not doing it because we need a lot of eyeballs. We're going to get a lot of eyeballs. That's not the intention. The intention is you don't grow alone. Because I grew alone.
I was just going to ask you, tell us why you even started this. Like, there was a reason. Like, we've been doing this for a while now.
Yes.
But there was a reason why you created a way, and we call it Power Jam, but there was a reason why you needed to connect with other people, like in your journey.
Right. Because I was growing, but I was growing by myself. I was growing, but everyone that I grew with, I had to meet.
Right.
You know, anybody in the room like that? Like you have to meet people. I would go places and I'd meet like-minded gladiators, or like-minded unicorns, and then I come home and feel like an alien.
Right.
You know.
So if that's you,
right.
Type in the chat, Yana, Y-A-N-A, Yana.
Right. So I didn't realize, I didn't even know I was lonely. I didn't even know I was lonely because I had this extrovert lifestyle. And I realized that I didn't know anybody. I was a foreigner at the barbecues. Like I go to the barbecues when I come home, or I go to the family function, and I quite didn't know how to I didn't know how to plug back in. And I didn't need to have everyone come on the journey with me, but I needed somebody. And so now my brother does things with me, my mom does things with me. You know, you see them. But I realized I should have been inviting them consistently a long time ago and giving them the option to say no. So don't make the decision for them. Like, let them keep telling you no. But at least your job is to keep inviting them. So go out and share. Tell a friend. Text them. Tell them to go on Facebook. Get the link. Do whatever. It's the best price in town. Tell them you paid their price. All that stuff. So what I want today to be about is the first day of my Power Jam is always about what does it mean to make a bold statement? What does it mean to stand in clarity? What I'm clear about is that the power of clarity, the power of clarity allows you to move forward, and that action follows clarity. But until you're clear, until you're willing to get clear on what you are stand for, you're inside this almost about to play double dutch game. You're like, I'm about to jump in. Hold on, I'm about to jump in. Hold on, wait for it. Keep turning. And the world is going, come on, hurry up, jump in. Would you get clear and jump in? And you do this for 1 year. You do this for 2 years. You do this sometimes for 3 years. If that's you, type your name in chat. If that's y'all, raise your hand. Oh, they already got their hands up over there. You're like, wait, hold on, let me tell you. And wait, hold your hand up if that's you guys so that we can see. Hold up so you can see. Like, yeah. Like, and here's the deal. Here's the deal. That leaders, movers, and shakers don't like to be confused.
Right.
Like, it's incongruent. It's incongruent to who I am. I don't feel comfortable. Now, don't get me wrong. You can still be productive. You can still be in movement. Because when you play at like 60% or 70%, you're still impressing a lot of people.
Right.
Right?
I love your saying that you always tell about when you don't give like the percentage.
Right.
Like,
so you're playing at 70%, but your 70% looks like someone else's 159%. Let's just be clear. Because you're who you are. Just because you're I see y'all nodding.
Look,
I see y'all. Type your name. Type your name in chat. Type your name in Facebook. If you know that's me. You know you're 70%.
Andrea said that's me.
Right. Andrea. Right. It makes people say, "Wow." They're still impressed with that. But here's what I know. Here's what I know, like I know, is you don't want to get to the end of your life where it's just time to sit down. My grandmother, the best thing I can give my grandmother is like an amazing rocking chair. And then she likes some really stylish rhinestone shoes, tennis shoes, because she still like to dance too. Don't get it twisted. Last week, it was 2 weekends ago.
Right,
two weekends ago, my grandma was dancing on the dance floor at Margaret's birthday party. But she likes her rocking chair. I've spent a lot of time choosing the rocking chair for my grandmother. I wanted to do everything. I wanted the automatic recline. I wanted it to be cushioned. I wanted her to be able to move around in it. Because I know that at 90, she's going to spend some time in that rocking chair. But it was my grandmother's responsibility to make sure that the memories that she was thinking about while sitting in that rocking chair would be really delicious. So here's what I know. When you get to your rocking chair, I know you don't want to say, dang, I spent the majority of my life playing at 70%. That's what I know you don't want to say. You want to say, I played full out. I danced until my knees ached. I laughed until my belly ached. I served until I was empty. I played and I risked big. I fell hard because I risked big. But I wanted to play hard more than I was afraid of falling. That's what I know. And even though taking the leap gets scary, sitting passively on the sidelines is scarier. That's what I know. That's what I know. Why? Because I've coached so many people in the final season of their life. They're 80 or 90 and they're saying, I should have. And what I'm committed to is that we, you, I, us, we don't have a life full of shoulda. We don't have a life full. We have a life full of, man, I got this bandage here because when I was doing that, I felt and that really hurt. But man, I had fun going down. I had fun jumping. I had fun leaping. And so this is that time. This is that season. Every day this week, we're going to talk about a little bit of leap. So today is about owning your voice. We're not going to talk about using your voice. We're going to talk about owning your voice. Now listen, let me tell you what I'm going to do so I can be very transparent with you. We're going to give you this technology base from the comfort of your home, from the comfort of your car, from the comfort of your office. We're going to give you this experience every single day. Free content, inspiration. Hopefully you take action, you plug in. And then at the end of every day, I'm going to invite you to join me. I'm going to invite you to join me live. Why? Because if you are remotely inspired over the internet, then what can we do when we're heart to heart, belly to belly, soul to soul? What can do? What can happen? Here's what I know. It's a game-changing experience. So my job is to extend the invitation to you and not make a decision for you. Your job is to choose if you want to join us live. So every day, just so you know what's coming, every day at the end of our experience, at the end of our conversation, I'm going to extend another invitation, the same one I extended the day before, for you to join us. But first, I want to make sure that you understand what declaring and owning your voice in this season looks like. What I know is that in 2003, I was so afraid of using my voice. I had just come out of a relationship that didn't end up the way I wanted. As a matter of fact, I ended up with post-traumatic stress disorder. I had been physically and emotionally abused. And I stopped using my voice. I knew I had it, but so much disappointment, whatever your disappointment is, whatever the thing that didn't work out the way you wanted, whatever it is for you, for me it was a relationship. For me it was me thinking I was going to get married, and then my fiance began to display signs of being bipolar. And then that got intensive and it got physical. And then my future, the way I thought it was going to be very different. And because of that, I went into my shell. Anybody know about a cave? Raise your hand, Yana me, let me know. Yeah, I went into my cave. And I think the one thing that's disruptive is when you know you can do good in the world and yet you're in a cave, but nobody knows you're in the cave because you can still produce from the cave.
So one hand up, two hands up, yes.
I see your hands
yeah,
up.
look, there's
Right.
Yana coming in, yep.
Right. And so I'm a stand for finding your voice and using your voice, because I know my voice is better now than it was even before that incident. And the very thing that made me question if I could speak up again is not the thing I worked through, it's the platform I get to stand on. And I know that every situation in my life, I finally figured out that none of it was a period, none of it was the end of the story, it's all a comma. And so this morning, this day, this afternoon, depending on the time you're watching, this time together is about being a stand for you to own your voice. In whatever way you're already owning it, to take it up a notch.
Right.
To find out how can you write this down? How can I blow my own mind?
Right.
Ooh, wait, how can I blow my own mind? Not show up in a way that makes me feel good, but how can I blow my own mind with who I am becoming? How can I blow my own mind with who needed to hear that? Type your name in there. Yell out your name. Yell out your name. If you need to hear that, write your name down. Yeah, I see Ken.
Kim, Carolina.
Yes. I see
Tasha,
you waving.
Erica, Sonia.
Right. So you call over there. I'll call
Zena,
over here. I say I'm gonna call. I ain't gonna do nothing until I get my glasses.
Amanda, Becky.
So right.
Hey,
y'all know.
Betty
y'all
says
know.
I'm blowing my
Rodney,
own mind.
Yes.
Janae.
Yes, Debbie. Yes. I see you guys. Type your name in there. Yes. Now it really
Renee,
gets good. It really
Rosalind.
gets good. Robin. Yes.
Yep,
Mary.
Jennifer.
Okay, yell out your names in the room.
J. Marie.
Susan.
Debbie.
Right. Debbie. Right. Noni.
Natalie.
Right. Natalie. Raquel. Yes. Evelyn. Sandy.
Jermaine.
Yes. Right.
Bridget.
Okay, so listen. It's that season. How about you make now the time when you say, I want to see how big I can play. I want to see how deep I can love the perceivingly unlovable. I want to see how fast I can forgive the perceivingly unforgivable. I want to see how much can I own my voice when things are going great and when things are in breakdown. I want to see how can I be with me in the cave. Either do one or two things. Invite someone in the cave with me so I'm not by myself. Or how can I walk out the cave?
And walk out together.
How can I do that? This is that season. This is what this moment represents for you. So whatever reason you chimed in, this is why you came.
So one of the things that I hear a lot of people post inside of the YouTube channel that watch it is, how do you find your voice when you don't feel like you have a voice?
Right. So here's the deal. We have a voice. So the feeling is based on a story. And we all have a voice. And it needs to be used. And guess what? Here's the deal. Your voice, Aubrey, your voice, Sarah, your voice, Nicole, your voice, B, your voice, Diane, your voice ain't even about you.
Right.
Because you can hear what's going on in your head. Hey, Imani, girl, you can hear what's going on in your head. So you don't even need to speak. But your voice is about who's going to be inspired because you spoke up. Who's going to be inspired because you climbed through that moment? Who's going to be inspired because you owned your greatness? Because you're choosing to be a transformational agent? Because you're choosing to start your own company? Because you're choosing to be an amazing employee of another organization? Because you're choosing to stand in grace and dignity and compassion? Because you're in action? Who will be inspired because you owned your voice? Because you said, I'm not afraid of my voice anymore. Because you said, hold on, I want to stand on my story. Say on my story. Type on my story. Yell out on my story. I want to stand on my story instead of in my story.
Ooh. Camaro says that I was using my voice, but with someone else's words. I want to start owning my own words.
Good stuff. So that brings me to where we are. See, today is going to be a day of declaration. Say declaration.
Declaration.
Say declaration in Facebook.
Type
Say
it in
declaration.
the chat. Type
Say
it in the chat.
Today is a day of declaration because you make no massive change until you're inside of declaration.
Come on.
You got to make a bold. See, most of our biggest goals, our big dreams, we do them secretly. We whisper. Guess what, Matt? I want to start a company.
Right.
Why is it such a secret? Why? Because, you laughing, right? You laughing, Phil, right? That's what we do. The bigger it is, the quieter we are about it. Well, what if you made a bold declaration? You know why you're nervous? Because you are still wondering if you can do it. Come on, you guys, let's just tell the truth. Right? Let's just tell the truth. You're still wondering why you can do it. Listen, when I started this company, it was the best kept secret on the planet from the secret lady. It was the best kept secret. Nobody knew. Matter of fact, when I was in the secret, I didn't tell anybody. When I was on Oprah, I didn't tell too many people. My family heard about me being on Oprah from other people than they saw. And my family said, we're mad at you. I said, why? They said, because you're keeping secrets. I said, I'm not keeping secrets. I was in the secret. Because I wouldn't tell anybody what I was up to. They'd find out from somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. What would it take for you to make a bold declaration about what you're up to in the next 12 months? Not for the rest of your life. That's too big. That's too long. Well, that makes us too nervous. But what about just for the next 12 months? So that's going to be a part of what we're going to do. That's going to be a part of what your homework's going to be. We're going to get things done this week. We're going to create micro wins. Type in chat. If you guys are in the room with me, I want you guys to make sure y'all on chat on Facebook as well. Type in chat micro wins this week. Not macro wins. Not the big, huge ones that take forever to, or it feels like
Small
forever.
baby
But the
steps,
small baby step wins.
Yeah.
The ones that got you sitting next to me.
Right.
The ones that got me right here. The ones that got each one of these people in this room. The ones that got you. Like a micro win is you registering for this power jam.
Right.
Carving out the time for the power. Y'all nodding, right? Y'all nodding, right? Telling the world, hold on. I know it's an emergency, but it just got away, right? Everyone's issue is an emergency. It got away. Right now, I'm investing in me. This is your investment in you. This is your time. This is a micro win. And then I'm going to invite you to take another step. And you choose if you're going to say yes to it, yes to you, yes to us. And that's another micro win. Then I'm going to invite you to take another step so you can have another micro win. And all of a sudden you step in and step in and step in. And all of a sudden micro win steps of action, of accountability, of forward movement are not so foreign. The people in this room, they're pretty used to steps because that's how they got to this room. Right. Getting in this room was a pretty big step. But they got here through a bunch of micro steps. So I want to invite you to do the exact same thing because this is the season where we stop looking through the window at other people's fantabulous lives.
Right.
Right? Hello, y'all. Like, I'm tired of looking through the window at other people's fantabulous life. There's a life of abundance and prosperity and blessings that is literally my birthright to have.
Come on.
And it's not a hookup. People like, you got the hookup. No. I was born. That's my hookup. Oxygen in my body gives me the right to do what I'm getting a little thuggish. Y'all see how Shantae coming out. That's my middle name. Shantae, that's my middle name. When Shantae come out, watch out. LA come out. South Central come out. It's my birthright. It's our birthright to have. So we're gonna make some bold declarations.
It's building a new muscle. Like
yes.
We're so not used to going through and to working that muscle. Like we talked about getting sore when you go to the gym and you work something that we're not used to.
I just went to the gym and it was a leg day, squat day. I almost killed myself.
And so you're building a new muscle and eventually the more that you use that muscle, the easier it becomes and it's not as much work. But the first part of it is just, number one, getting to the gym. Right. Like that's always been the big thing for me.
To recognizing the benefit of owning your voice.
Right.
To recognize the benefit of using your voice. To recognize the benefit of being in the game. Well, first of all, recognize and asking the question, am I in the game? Or I'm just watching it so closely I think I'm in the game. Ooh. I might step on your toes with that one, but I ain't gonna stop, so sit Indian style. Because I'm going to stand for you being in your game versus watching it. Sometimes you're in the passenger seat, looking at the person in the driver's seat, driving your life, thinking you're driving. Okay, all right. Y'all want me to stop?
She says, damn.
Right, somebody just wrote
Sandy's
right,
like, damn.
I know Sandy. Sandy, I don't know how to give it to. I'm going to be your sister with honesty. Like, I know a lot of people want to rub you with, it's everything is possible. Yeah, it is. But first we need to also find out what part am I playing in my now. Because if I'm going to play a part of my possible, I need to know the role I'm playing in my now. And I need to make sure that I'm playing the role I love, the role I want to tell about, the role that when I'm sitting in my rocking chair and I'm telling the story of my life, I love the role I played in my life, in the highlight and in the breakdown.
So I want to know if you guys are ready to play. If you're ready to play, type in the chat. Ready to play. I'm ready to play.
Right.
Type it in Facebook, YouTube, put it in the comments. I'm ready to play.
Now. I'm ready to play now. Y'all typing. Y'all start typing fast. Oh my God. So look, I either need some stronger glasses or these I'm past the CVS mark. So there's Raquel ready to play.
Claire says I'm ready to play.
Rachel's ready to play.
Jay.
Yes, Sandy's ready to play. Samsung is ready to play. Rosie, yell out your name in the room. Y'all ready to play?
Susan.
Susan's ready to play. Kim's ready to play.
Vina.
Yes, Constance. Tell me your people's name.
Catalyst Real Estate Professionals.
Catalyst Real Estate Professionals are ready to play in the house. Yes. So listen, here's what I realized. I spent a lot of years on the sideline getting ready to get in the game. Have any of us have done that? Just type in your name if you've done it. Raise your hand. Like, I didn't even know.
Right.
I was watching the game from the second row, and I was closer than the person that was in the 22nd row, so I thought I was doing more than them. I still wasn't in the game. It wasn't until I got in, knees knocking, teeth chattering, I got in. So let's define what getting in is for you. It'll look different for everybody. It'll look different for everyone. But you need to know what getting in looks like. Because we spend a whole lot of time getting ready to get ready. To get ready, to get ready, to get, come on y'all, anybody else? To get ready, to make sure we look good, to make sure it's perfect. Listen, nobody cares about your perfection.
All right.
I want to fall in love with your imperfection.
Right.
I want to fall in love watching you get it right. I'm not going to be so impressed that you stay standing. I'm impressed with the way you get back up when you've been knocked down.
Yep.
Come on, you guys. And so let's get ready to get in, and then let's get in.
Marley says, getting in the game. Bernadette says, definitely get in the game. It looks like, wow.
Right. So, you know, we're going to set this platform on fire every single day. We're going to set this platform on fire. Matt's going to have some amazing people come in front of you tomorrow. You're going to get amazing content all week long. So this week is going to be about forward moving content. So tomorrow you're going to get my coach.
Yes.
Tomorrow you're going to get the person who helped me turn my crawl into a walk, and my walk into a run, and my run into a soar. Tomorrow, now I just got to tell you, you're going to need to look at the recording tomorro, because she comes like a firehouse hose. Like, everybody else. Like, I didn't even tell my guests in the room who was coming. They just know when I say fire hose and fully loaded, they know who's gonna be in the house. 1, 2, 3. Susie Carter.
They already started typing in.
Y'all know Susie Carter. So the best gift I can give you is bringing you the person that showed me my possibility. Bringing you the person. Most people want to keep their coaches a secret. I don't want to keep my coach a secret. I want to share it with you, because you might pick up something I didn't even pick up.
Right.
She can do for you what she did for me. I'll keep putting her in front of you, because for 8 years, I hooked my caboose onto her train. I put my seatbelt on, ate my Wheaties, took my B12, and allowed her to take me on a ride I'd never been on before. And then one day I looked up, and her wings weren't the wings that was keeping me in the air. It was my wings. So all I want to do is constantly bring that same opportunity to you. And for those of you who feel bold enough, and some of you have already joined us, where you want to join us live, we're on our 10th our 10th event, our 10th Speaking Right to Make Millions. And what I love is Speaking Right to Make Millions pulled together entrepreneurs who want to take their lives to the next level, parallelpreneurs. Parallelpreneurs. You work for another organization, you're employed by someone, but you have your own dream and you want to build a brand called you parallel to growing your organization. You want to grow you and grow your organization. And then it's also for people who are committed, that you want to use your voice.
Right.
You want to use your voice, own your voice and use your voice as a speaker, as an author, as a coach, on any one of those modalities. You want to inspire people, but you need structure. You need a foundation. You need what I needed 15 years ago. I remember walking around trying to build my business like this. I call it Braille-based business. I was like, hello. That cost me about $20,000. I guess that's not right. And I want to save you time, save you money, save you stress. I want to help you hone the message sooner, quicker, faster. I want to help you get in your lane or realize that you're not in your right lane. I want to help you have grace and ease around it. You shouldn't struggle the way I struggle to build what you want to build, because I'm available to you. I'm not the answer for everyone. But if there's a relationship and it feels good, then hook your caboose to my train.
Right.
Put your seatbelt on. Eat your Wheaties. Take your B12. Sublingual under the tongue is what I recommend. There ain't no time to digest the tablet these days. Put it under the tongue. But if it feels good for you, I made a commitment, Matt, that I want to be for other people what I needed.
Come on.
I want to be the space. Now, I got to tell you, for those of you who've already been on our campus, y'all know, it's Speaking Right, this is what my students said, it's a fusion between an intense training that teaches you the infrastructure and takes you behind the black curtain of the things we did right and the things we did wrong.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you those things and how I built my brand to attract Oprah, Larry King, The Secret. How do I attract big partners? But I'm also, it's a workshop. And then it's also like a revival. And I would never say that, but y'all wait.
Everybody's like,
everybody on Zoom, well, you can see they're all like, yep. So I never would have called it this. I wouldn't do that. I would try to stay away from that.
You embracing it.
Right, but I'm embracing it now. Look, the spirit moves in the room, and we let the spirit move in the room. So, and we just let it out, let it grow, let it go, set it free. Imani's smiling because you know that I'm admitting it for the first time after 10 speech nights.
Mark this day down, y'all. Mark this day down. Come on.
Right. I'm like, no. So it is because there's a movement of community, right? There's a movement of community that occurs because we put in the room now, this session, we're going to put in over 600 people in the room with you who are running in the same direction, who are breathing and playing big, who are finding their voice, who are giving themselves permission to be seen, to play big, who are coal being grind down to the diamond in that moment. We're putting in the room 600 people who are saying yes, or who said yes, and then they're all saying, now what?
Right.
We're putting in the room a bunch of people who have felt alone, who felt misunderstood, who've been confused about what the next season looks like, who've needed prayer, who've needed a friend, a total stranger to see them and to say you're on the right path. So yes,
somebody to catch them when they want to walk out of the room and say, this is not for me.
Right.
Somebody to say, you know what, I see you, I feel you, I'm here for you, and pull them back in.
Someone to hold you accountable.
Right.
Not to the man that you are, not to the woman that you are, but to the woman and man that you say you want to become.
Right.
That's why it feels like a revival, because we're going, all of that shows up because the right people show up. Our job is to put the right people in the room and then set the context up and then let it go. And magic happens. So it's a cross between an intensive 3-day training where we teach you how to write your book. We got a whole lot of best-selling authors that come out of Speak and Write to Make Millions. We teach you how to own your platform, how to tell a riveting story. We teach you how to look at a business and look at you, the brand, as a business, how to set it up as a business, how to do marketing, both formal marketing and some guerrilla marketing. How do you do that? So it's a workshop, and then it's the revival. And then the last thing I heard is it's like a 3-day party.
Y'all know. And so for the, well, I'll tell you guys that in a little bit. But I got a little bit of a surprise that I don't even know if you know.
Don't scare me. Don't scare me. So we go rogue and we go wild.
Right.
So it's a revival, a training, and a party fused together for 3 days. And I want to invite you. Every year we run out of space.
Right.
Every year we have to turn people away. A few times we've been a fire hazard. We have the fire marshals come into the room to tell us that we had to send out about 100 people. We were 100 people over. Within like 6 minutes of being in the room, I saw one of the firefighters kind of nodding his head while I was talking from the stage. And then I said, say yes, yes. And I saw him kind of mouth yes, yes. I knew it was all in cracking. I knew it was all. There ain't nobody leaving this room. And y'all ain't going to leave this room either. They stayed for about 45 minutes, just for the record. Just for the record, he wanted to write a book.
That was some long paperwork they had to get done.
Right. So it's an amazing time, and we're doing it again.
Right.
And I want to invite you first. We haven't started our marketing. We haven't begun to do any forward push marketing because everything starts with only the people who've shown up for our Prosperity Power Jam. Right. So you get first right of refusal. Now, this isn't for everybody, but it might be for you. So own your no or own your yes. We want to extend the invitation to you so that we can be a part, a catalyst of helping you to transform your life. So the details, it's May 4th through the 6th, right?
Yep.
It's May 4th through the 6th, I said right, in San Diego. So you only have to love beautiful San Diego. So we're going to be at the Hilton Torrey Pines in San Diego for another delicious, amazing time. The hotel rolls out the red carpet for us because we've been there now 4 years, and they're super excited. They said we're the kindest group that ever comes through. So it's Torrey Pines. May 4th through the 6th is our general admission. So if you're general admission, there's a whole nother level for VIP. But if you're general admission, it's the 4th through the 6th content field, 7:30 a.m. until about 8:30 p.m. with a couple of hydration breaks, a couple of nutrition breaks, but fully loaded. You will learn in 3 days what it will take some people a year to get. That's how much content. We'll have workbooks for you, online content for you so you can take it away. It'll be video recorded. We'll have all of that available for you.
So what I love, and for the first time, part of general admission, y'all know we have a really big party.
We normally have a private party. It normally is a private party for VIP only. And it's a costume party where we get outrageous. So in addition to the content, the revival, the party is insane. And normally it's restricted to 150 people. But for the first time in Speak and Write history, we're opening up the party to everyone! So you get a party, you get a party, you get a party, you get a party, you get a party. So when you plan to attend, just keep an eye out for the costume and the theme. Because we've done some superheroes where I was Catwoman. We've done some throwback where I had the bell bottoms and the 70s. We had the 70s where I was who was the sister, the Jackie Brown? I was Jackie Brown. I had my fro rocking and my patchwork rocking. We've done some crazy costumes. So be ready for that.
And what I love about this year is that this is the first time that we've actually had a theme going through the entire experience. So this year's theme is Dare to Soar. Dare to Soar. So pulling up your wings and flying.
And everything is going to be about helping you soar. Helping you soar more. So the value, and we've gone back and forth, our students always say the value of Speak and Write once they've come, the value of Speak and Write is over $2,000. We say the value of Speak and Write absolutely consistently sits at least $1,900 if you look at what we provide. We have people who argue with us. They're like, no, it's worth $2,500. You know, $1,900, we look at the market. And we can easily get that and fill the room up. That's not a challenge at all. And what we invest in it. But we want to make it viable and available for everybody. So this year, Speak and Write to Make Millions will be $597. That's the fee. When you see it marketed out there in the world, it's $597. That's the ticket price. Because you're part of Prosperity Power Jam, we want to take $100 off, and we want to make it available to you for $497 this week. So this week, it's available. So once we get past this week, it'll go to the general admission because now it's a generally market event. But this week, it's $497 for 3 days, intensive training, community, party, experience, contacts. People have walked out of Speak and Write. They found their partners, they found investors, they found customers. We super encourage this thing called super networking. This super networking will get you the clients, will get you the exposure, will get you the team that you're looking for. The way we do it, we don't do it like anywhere else. The way we do it gets you exactly what you're looking for. You won't have 200 people giving you a card. You'll have 100 people, but they'll be the 100 right people giving you a card. So if you want to grow your business, expand your business, launch your business, make connections for your business, this is the premier entrepreneur, speaker, author, coach training to go to. So I want to invite you.
Hundreds of people have come in with their message and wanting to get it out and wondering, how do I get my book out? How do I get it published? And we've had hundreds of people come in, myself included, become internationally best-selling authors as a result of
over 100, over 195. Over 195. We have over 250 authors, but over 195 best-selling authors were born out of Speak and Write to Make Millions. Just absolutely phenomenal. People who had a startup and now they're six-figure businesses started and launched at Speak and Write to Make Millions. We have tons and tons and tons of testimonies. People are going to be there walking around sharing with you their testimonies because they're like 5 times in, 7 times inside, coming to Speaking Right. So I want to make sure you have that invitation. Click in the chat.
Yep, click the link you'll see right there, or you can go to www.speakandwriteworkshop.com. That's www.speakandwriteworkshop.com to register, or click the link right there below inside of the chat to get your ticket.
You want to be there. Trust me. If you trust me for anything, trust me when I say you want to be there. I'm so confident that you will get your value. That if you show up to Speaking Right, buy your ticket, show up to Speaking Right, play full out. Listen to me. Play full out. If you don't get your value from Speaking Right, and you don't get any value from anything that we've taught you, walk to the back, find one of my team members, and tell them, I didn't get value, I want a refund. No questions asked. No questions asked. We will give you an immediate refund. So it's zero risk. Zero risk. We'll give you back all $497, no questions asked, right there on the spot. That's what I'm committed to. So there's no risk. That's how confident I am. But you got to play full out. You can't register and go take a nap by the pool. You gotta show up for you, because I'm gonna show up for you, we gonna show up for you, you show up for you, and then it's a zero risk, 100% guarantee. That's what that looks like. That's how confident we are. So now, yes, I'm absolutely confident in your value.
Lisa, Matt. So this is quite special. We're actually live for the very first time on Instagram.
Instagram, what up, we're live on Instagram. Hey, IG, hey, Ig. What's up, Ig? Hey, IG. So we're just expanding, going roll. We're like, we got all these devices everywhere. So listen, here's your homework for today. Say homework. Say I'm ready for my homework.
Ready for my homework.
Say I'm ready for my, type in,
Type it in on the chat.
I'm ready for my homework, because every piece of homework.
Look, they got their papers out.
Right, everybody, get it out.
Go, Carolina.
Every piece of homework is going to get you ready. So micro win, micro win.
Kim,
Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Micro win. Micro win. Every single day, we are going to create a micro win. So all my alumni, Yoko, Phil, Imani, all my
Angela,
right. All my
Anthony,
right, Anthony, all my alumni. Y'all know where I start first. I start first at your first day one homework is declare. Y'all writing? Everybody know? Everybody ready to write?
Yep.
Is declare it. Declare it. So every year is a different year, Imani. We doing it again. So declare it. I want you to go out in Facebook. I want you to go out on Instagram. I want you to go out on multiple platforms. All you gotta do is write it one time, cut and paste it. Right? I want you to declare 3. How many?
3.
How many?
3.
I want you to declare 3 things. Type in Facebook chat 3. I want you to declare 3 things that this tribe can expect of you in the next 12 months. I want 3 things. And here's how you write it. You can expect me to. You can expect me to. Meaning, you know how you look at your friend and say, you can count on me for this. And you know it. And you're saying it in such a way where you want to calm their nerves. You can count on me for this. I want to know, what can we count on you to produce in the next 12 months? Now, I want it to be a combination of personal and business. I don't want it to all be personal. You can count on me to stay in my purpose. No, that's too vague.
Right.
Don't try to sneaky rat me. That's too vague. I want you to give me some things that I can track, Constance, you know, and all your people, Constance. I want you to give me some trackable things that we can measure on December 31st. I know that's not 12 months, but we're going to call it that because it's easy. It's easy. The end of the year. Because you gladiators, you don't need all 12 months. You can get it done in 9 months, right, Phil? So at the end of the year, December 31st, I want us to check the box that we did it. What are those 3 things we can count on you for?
Now, for our advanced students,
Wait. Before we even tell you, type your name if you know you advanced and you ready for it. Yell your name out if you know you advanced. Right. Everybody in this room, if these folk in this room spending 3 days, 12 hours a day with me, they all better type advanced. Right. IG, type advanced if you advanced. Tell me your name if you advanced.
So Debbie, Cherry, Jeanette, Madeline.
Right. Type over there. Look, I showed
Nefertiti, Christy.
Right. Monique says I'm advanced. Yvonne says I'm advanced. Go girl.
Tahara
Says I'm advanced. Go
Rosalind.
y'all. All right, come on now.
Melissa, Melly,
Right. Oh, we got advanced everywhere. Y'all don't even know what we're about to have y'all do. What? In my advanced here, like, we got a full day with you already. We still got to do it. Yep. All right. So what's the event?
Video.
Oh, sucky now.
Yeah.
So for the advance, we want you to not only post it in writing, but we want to see it on video.
Oh.
You should hear the room.
Yeah, right.
You should, the whole room just went.
A room full that are here for learning how to speak and video.
Right. So listen, why don't we not only read your commitment,
right.
Why don't we see your commitment?
Because there's even a difference in the way that your body takes it in.
When you show
from
up
writing
for you,
it and when you say it, when it comes out of your mouth, and then you have it out for other people.
And then you videotape it and memorialize it on social media forever, ever. Yes, how about that? Now it's advanced students only. Don't jump in if you're scared. As a matter of fact, jump in scared.
Right.
Jump in scared. It's all right. I do it all the time. So that's your homework. We want you to declare 3 things. And now here's what I want you to do for those of you who want to bring your tribe along. Text 3 people in your family, in your circle. Just say I'm in a coaching. We're part of something exciting this week, and my homework was to declare it. And I just want you to know what I'm declaring. Don't just share you and your big dreams with the strangers of the world.
Right.
Share with the people that's going to walk the journey with you. The ones that's going to rub your back when you cry, help you get up. My son, on some of my worst days, and I tried to hide it from my son, never worked because he's so intuitively connected to me. My son would look at me and say, Mom, it's all right. He was like 15, 16. I'm not just here to be your son. I'm here to be your safe space too.
Wow.
My son. I remember coming home from New York, hearing some of the hardest news ever. And my son, I just started crying. And I fell to the floor. It was really hard news. Someone that we trusted in my company as a consultant, we found out was a fraud. And the money, the $500,000 that I would have to spend to clean it up and the 1.5 years that it would take to clean it up was easy. It was the feeling of betrayal. It was the trust. I trusted again. You know, I trusted again. And I remember being on the ground and crying in a ball, and my son scooped me up, picked me up. It was after I lost the weight. But he could have picked me up either way. Picked me up and carried me to my bed. And the only way I know it was 28 hours before I got out of bed, really got out of bed and got dressed, was because he brought me dinner, then he brought me breakfast, then he brought me lunch, then he brought me dinner, then he brought me, that's the only way I can count. So as you declare for the people in your inner circle. They want to be more for you anyway. They're so used to you being the superhero, the super shero. Declare for them so they can be the wind beneath your wings as you, this year, dare to soar. So that's our homework.
So as you do your homework, we want to remind you, use the hashtags speak and write. That's the speak, the word and write, or use the hashtag SW2018. SW2018.
That's the only way that I can track it and Matt can track it at night. When at the end of the night, 9 o'clock my time, just so you know, is when I start looking at homework. So that's midnight on the East Coast. Do all the time zones accordingly, but I want to see it by that time because we will be acknowledging you for doing your homework, and I will be calling you out.
Right.
If you didn't do your homework, because you right, Phil, you know, right, Anthony, right, it ain't a game, right, Yoko, right, it's like, that's what you come here for, is to be held accountable to the man, the woman you want to be, and to be celebrated for the things that you do, right? We're going to do both.
Right.
We're going to do both. So, today was the first day of the rest of our lives. Today was the first day of the Prosperity Power Jam 2018. And I'm super excited that you joined us.
I love Go-Go Girl. Says, I can't wait to do my homework.
Right.
Can't wait to do
Who's
it.
excited about doing their homework? You
Wait, guys, come on.
Type your name in chat. Type your name in chat, right? Who's excited about doing So listen.
So Zamar just asked, where do we post our declarations? You're going to post them on your social media. You're going to post them on Facebook. You're going to post them on Instagram. Put them on Twitter. But make sure and use the hashtag #SpeakingRight or hashtag SW2018. So you post them onto your social media platforms. You can even post them on your LinkedIn.
Right. So I got to say this because I'm liable to create a problem, a situation. So I said that there's 600 seats for Speaking Right to Make Millions. But because so many graduates know about it and know it's coming the next year,
right?
Of the 600 seats that we have available in the room, there's 185 remaining. I just had this paper slid to me. So there's 185 seats available. I don't want to mislead you guys that there's 600 seats available. And for those of you who say yes and you register today, you're going to get an invitation to join us VIP. I'm going to explain VIP on another day, probably Wednesday. But for those of you who think you might be interested, grab a seat because there's even less of those available.
Right.
We'll talk about those. Make sure you take advantage of registering this week so that you can get the early bird. If you showed up here, you've earned the right to get early bird. So make sure you give yourself the gift. My grandmother says money saved is money earned. So give yourself the gift of that. I'm excited to be with you. I'm excited to be in this space with you. We're excited to walk this journey with you. Matt, and I just have to say this, Matt, 10 years ago, I was on the set of Warner Brothers, and I was shooting a show, and Matt was trying to get to me, and the security stopped him. And Matt asked his friend to distract the security guard. And Matt climbed over a wall.
Yep. First time I think I got emotional about it.
He was committed to being radical, to transform his own life. It made no sense. He could have gone to jail. He could have gotten in a lot of trouble.
When you see it, and it's there, and it's
right in front of you.
Right in front of you. You have to take leaps. You have to soar. You have to go. Woo.
Even at the risk of falling. Because he didn't know 10 years ago, climbing that wall, having his friend distract the security guard, jumping in my face and saying, I need you in my life, would lead 10 years later to sitting side by side, creating side by side. So, yeah. So I leave you with dare to soar, dare to be unapologetic, dare to be non-negotiable, dare to declare the woman, the man that you know yourself to be. We're honored to be beside you. Tomorrow, same bat channel. Same bat time. Somebody you know in your life needed to be here today, and they weren't here today. The only way they're going to be here is if you go get them. I can't go get them. He can't go get them. You got to go get them. So go get them, because tomorrow is going to be somebody's breakthrough. Every day is just a nugget breakthrough. But if we can have one nugget at a time, then, oh my God, we can make leaps and bounds in small, digestible pieces. So go get your tribe. Go get your tribe and let them know. I don't know if you can get value from this, but I get value from it. So you might want to join me tomorrow.
Your job is just do the invite. It's their job to choose.
Just ours. Our job is to give you the invite. Your job is to choose. So tomorrow.
Hey,
I like that. He's your brother in prosperity.
She's your sister in possibility.
And we love you. We love you. Zoom, don't go. Now for Facebook Live, I don't know if y'all know, but when you on Zoom, you get a little bit of the after party. They all excited. They all know. All the veterans know. So we go to the after party. Every day we do an after party behind the scenes with Zoom. So feel free to join us on Facebook Live, but if you want a little extra.
And if you, on Facebook Live, YouTube, or Instagram, if you guys want to be a part of the after party, go to prosperitypowerjam.com. prosperitypowerjam.com.
Somebody type that in the chat box on Facebook. Prosperity Power Jam.
Register so that way you can actually get the link to join us on Zoom, and then we can see you.
You gotta be invited. You gotta be invited, but you can be invited because you're here. All right. So To y'all, everyone else, don't go anywhere, Zoom. Bye, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
We'll say goodbye to our audience as well.
Bye to our audience. Bye to our audience. Bye to our audience. Bye to our audience. All right. Hi, y'all. How y'all
Bye,
doing?
guys.
Bye, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?